because of the rule of law, not because of ideology, not because of geography, not because of natural resources or that, whatever. Indonesia has been getting about 25 to 30 billion a year. Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, and Thailand would have been getting about 10 to 20 billion a year.
Okay.
So if we were to be able to move the needle from 30 billion to, let's say, 70 billion, the projected 8% growth rate is realizable. Because all you need is that additional $40 billion worth of FDI, which represents about 3% of the $1.4 trillion economy.
Right.
That's the delta, right?
Yeah.
So this is where I think the UK could play a meaningful role in whispering that, given the increasing internationalism of Indonesia, given the fact that it's trying to project itself, more proactively to the world, who knows? There could be more capital allocation.
I think there could, and it's exactly what, as I understand it, the new Indonesian government is looking to achieve. I think supporting, working with, partnering on accession to those two trading blocks, OECD and CPTPP, is certainly one area on the economic front where I would see for the future the UK working very closely with Indonesia. But as we look at our relationship over the last 75 years, we're celebrating 75 years of Indonesia-UK diplomatic relationship this year. And as I look to the future of the next 75 years, yes, it's about collaboration in that economic space. But actually, I think there are all sorts of ways that we can be collaborating together. And for example, I normally make the comment that we have been practicing democracy for about 700 years now. We still haven't got it right. Two democratic nations coming together, looking at what we know about institutions, how we approach financial regulation, how each of us approaches different market instruments, something like setting up carbon trading, carbon markets for the future. There are so many different areas of support and collaboration. You mentioned, Gita, whispering in the ear of Indonesia, right? I wouldn't presume to do that, but I think that...
No, the ears of the others.
The ears
not
of the
Indonesians.
Very
not
good.
the Indonesians.
But I think that the internationalist outlook that your new president brings is really exciting for Indonesia. Whether it's for 5 years, for 10 years, I think this is, it feels like a bit of a new era. And I think that for us too, we have, you talk about the rule of law, we now have in Prime Minister Starmer a lawyer. The Director of Public Prosecutions was his job before he entered politics. So we have a particular focus on the rule of law. And I think this is going to be an exciting and creative partnership between these two countries under their two new leaders.
Dominic, I know you got to go. I'm going to ask you the last question. Before you got here, you would have gone through so much orientation. You've been here for a year. What are some of the things that you found to be different from what you heard about or what you studied about Indonesia?
Oh, goodness me, where to start?
Anything that surprised you on the upside or anything that surprised you on the downside?